Hello everyone, this is Christina here, and the happy news for all the BBA applicants have started. So, Christ University, for the first time in history, has announced its application so early in the month of October itself. So, yes, by October 30, the applications have been live, and the exam date has also been disclosed as 7 December 2025. The last date to be registering for this particular exam is going to be on 1st December 2025. So you might have a lot of confusions regarding the form filling, and that is why precisely today we have released this video here so that it clears most of your confusions. So let me take you forward here with the application or the form filling process. Before starting on with the form filling, there are few things that you need to keep handy. The documents that you would be requiring would be first a recent passport size photograph, and this can be only in PNG, JPEG, JPG, BMP or PSD format. Okay, and then the second thing is your class 10th or your SSC certificate. They will require you to upload this, so please keep this also in PNG, JPEG, JPG or else. This you can also keep it in your PDF format. Then the third thing is going to be your HSC, your class 12th or your class 11th or diploma mark sheet. Now, students who are still yet to appear for the board exams, they can apply with the 11th score itself. Okay. Now, you should have all of these documents ready in the PNG, JPEG, JPG or else the PDF format. And remember, there's one more thing that you've got to keep it ready. The phone number and the email ID open, which are currently in use. Okay, right. And the major reason is when you are entering, you'll have to enter your email ID and you'll have to give your phone number as well, and you will receive a OTP on your number. So please keep your mobile phone handy. Yes, let us now start the form filling process. Let me take you to the official website. When you visit Christ University's official website, remember, there are a few things given here about the selection process of this particular year. Okay, so the first thing that tells you is if the entrance test for 2 or more applications is on the same date and at the same time you will write one test and the test score will be transferred onto the other applications. So you are not going to stay put only by one application, right? You might have 2 to 3 applications. You might apply to 2 to 3 courses. So if the test, okay, for 2 or more applications is on the same date and the same time, you just need to write one test. That is more than enough. But look at the second point. If the tests are on the same date, but at different times or on different dates, then the test has to be taken separately for each application, which means if at all the time clash is not there, then you have to definitely write the entrance test each time for each application. Okay. The third one, all other processes, okay, your micro presentation, PI, okay, everything, audition, well, in audition, in case your particular course requires it, okay, will have to be completed separately for each application number. And then finally, the admit card for all selection process will be updated 2 to 3 days before the respective selection process dates. So many students usually, they keep on panicking as to why are my admit cards not yet out? It's just 1 week and all. But they've clearly said it's just going to be uploaded 2 to 3 days before the respective selection process dates. So this is all for a domestic candidate. Okay, if you are an NRI candidate, you can also have a look at this here. You have a click here option. You can go and have a look here. Now, when you scroll down, you will see that there are the important selection process dates. You can click on this and then for the UG and the PG selection, look. October 30, okay, the applications have been made online. December 1st is the last date for submitting the application online. December 3rd will be the release of the selection process admit card here. And then in the month of December 7, okay, on this date, this is the last day of submitting the application for non-entrance test programs, okay. So there are certain courses which do not require the entrance test. So for those, right? Okay, so the entrance test is on December 7th. So with this, let us now move ahead to the process. Okay, once you click on this to apply. Okay, you will see that on the Christ University form, you can see which all courses you want to apply to. So click on the undergraduate course and go down. Okay, so all of these courses are here. Now, say for example, you would like to go for the BBA program. So let's have a look. Let's go and scroll down. Yes. So say for example, I want to apply for this Bachelor of Business Administration Data Science. Okay. So first thing that we'll have to do is look at the eligibility. Okay. The minimum eligibility is 60% at level 2 plus 2 level. Okay. Science or commerce stream with mathematics or statistics. So remember that each and every particular degree is going to have its own eligibility. So this is the tab where you will click the eligibility and check it before you apply. Okay. So for IB curriculum and for GCE, okay, General Certificate Exam, which most of the UK universities take, right? So these are all mentioned here. So please do have a look at it before you get in. Okay, so now done with the eligibility, you can also check the fees, you can explore the course and all. Now I'm just going to directly go here and apply. Okay, when I click on apply, I will actually be directed to a screen like this. And if I am a first time person who is going to log in here, remember I have to register before I log in. Okay, so where do I go and register? I register it here. Okay, so this is going to come here. I enter my name as per the school record. Please, my dear, as per your 10th standard or record certificates, please do enter it as well. Okay, your email ID, which is currently in use, your mobile number, which you actually have handy right now. These are all the mandatory fields. Okay, this one, okay, is a optional field here. Then please enter your date of birth, which is mandatory, and then a password that you are going to use in for your login. So these are all mandatory field, my dear. And then confirm your password. Again, go and click on this check. Okay, that I authorize Christ to be contacted and all of that. And then you click on register. So once you click on this, you will get an OTP on your number. Okay, or on your email ID. So please keep both handy. And then once you enter that OTP, you will then be taken to the login page again. So the login page will again look something like this. So here, if I want to log in, I have to enter my details. So yes, so I had already registered and kept my login ready. Okay, so now I'll have to go and start my new application process. By now, you should know which particular courses you're going to apply to. Okay, don't come here and sit down and try it out. So you can go and choose. You just go and select if you want BBA. Go and select on BBA. All of these will be sorted. Okay. So say for example, I want to get into BBA Business Analytics. Okay, honors with research. No, Pune University campus. Remember, the Bangalore Central campus and the Banagata Road campuses are the only good ones, my dear. These are the colleges that, campuses that you are supposed to be looking out for. Okay. For backup, you can apply to any other campuses if you require, but the major ones will be Bangalore Central campus and the Banagata Road campus. Now, let me apply to, BBA Decision Science. Okay. I'm going to click on apply now. Now, when I click on apply now, see, I will be taken to the program selection. Now, since I've already started with BBA Decision Science, I want to now enter the preferred location, Bangalore Central Campus. This is the only campus that provides this particular course. Now, I can also enter up to 2 other preferences, and these preferences will pop up as per what I have chosen first. Now, if I've chosen here, I'm not going to get BCom and all here. I'm going to get related courses here. Okay, so look at all of these. So I'll go with now BBA Honors. Okay, and in the preferred location, again, I'm going to take the Bangalore Yashwantpur campus. Okay, and then I will be taking the BBA Business Analytics, and the preferred location here, I'll take the Pune Lavasa campus. Right? Now here you need to upload a profile photo. The photo should be a recent passport size photograph and must be in either color or in black and white. And the second pointer, the photo should be with a clear face without a mask, including ears against a plain light background. No dark backgrounds, my dear. And then the third one, the photo should be submitted in JPG, JPEG or PNG format with a file size not exceeding 200 KB. So please ensure all of this is done previously and kept so that you don't have to open multiple tabs, do the conversions and all of that. Okay. So let me go ahead, upload it. So once I've uploaded, okay, I'm going to now save and proceed this. Right. So then they will start off with a statement of understanding. You go through this completely, my dear. Okay. And once you're okay with all of that, please take the undertaking that you have a valid credit or debit card to perform the or UPI facility to perform the transaction for the fees. You will upload all the scanned copies of 10th and 11th final report or 12th, okay, whatever is required. You have written agree to the above guidelines, and then the student joining this program, okay, can study an additional year that particular checklist. So once you click on all of this, you go to save and proceed. Now you will be asked for your personal details. Start with your nationality. Then you go and fill your gender, male or female. Your blood group, you should be knowing it. Your mother tongue, okay, which one? Hindi, Marathi, or whichever. Religion, are you a Hindu or a Roman Catholic or a Catholic Christian or a Muslim, okay? And then category, okay? Now, if you click on category, okay, if you are OBC, click on OBC. If you're general, click on that, ST, okay? Or if you fall into any other categories, please click over with that and then go ahead. And then, are you differently abled? If yes, then category type and upload the document to verify it, okay? If no, click on no. Do you have an Aadhaar card? Yes, means enter the Aadhaar card, optional. Okay, it's optional only, not mandatory. And then, if you do not have you enrolled? If yes, you'll be asked for the enrollment one number. That is also optional. Otherwise, you can click on no and go ahead. Okay, right. Now, country of birth, your state of birth, your place of birth, and also how did you know about this institution? Further, you'll be asked to fill your sports details, whatever achievements you have done. Okay, you can keep on whichever it is. Like say, for example, if it's archery, which level, upload the documents. You can also add more and remove in case it gets wrong. Okay. Now, down below, same thing with extracurriculars. You choose where, cartooning. Okay, upload the documents for verification. If you want to add, you can click on add more and add it down. Okay, right. So as of now, I'm just going to fill it and we'll move on to the next one. Also, when you enter your nationality as Indian, you will be asked whether you are going to apply through the overseas sponsor or not. So look at this for an overseas sponsor. Either the parents is outside India, okay, except for Nepal on work permit or resident permit. Second, a person financed by any institute or agency outside India, even if parents and are residents of India. Okay. So this you can click yes or no. If yes, they'll be asked for the sponsor details. I go with no here. Okay. And then you can fill the other details. So once I saved and proceeded with that particular screen, then I'm taken to my address and parent details. And the first one, I go with my current address. Okay. Then I click on the country. Okay. I need to definitely put in the zip or the pin code. Once you put it, okay, automatically the city or the district will get uploaded here. And then you have to go and fill in the state, but this also will get uploaded the moment you fill in your PIN. After that, check if your permanent address is same as the current address. If you click on this, then whatever is done gets vanished. If it is not, then remember that you'll have to fill this also again. Okay. And below you'll be asked your parent information. In the parent information, your father's title, your father's name, okay, are mandatory. Your mother's title and your mother's name are mandatory. Your family income, okay, and your family income currency, these are mandatory fields. And then the guardian information is not mandatory. If you have a guardian, please do fill it. Otherwise, you can omit this particular screen. So let me fill this and let me go to the next particular screen here. So remember that you'll also be asked for your parents' profession. That is also a mandatory field. Okay. So please keep that also in mind before you apply. So once you do save and proceed, then you'll be taken to your educational details. So fill in your class 10th details, your board, your year of passing, your month of passing, country of institution and state of institution. And along with that, okay, you will have to upload your documents. Okay. Then enter the marks that you have got out of the total marks. Okay. The aggregate percentage will be automatically calculated. So please, if you do not have the marks, if you have grades, okay, please do the conversion as per your university or your board reports, and then you can do it. If you are from IGCSE or IB board or CBSE, you can always go and look into your student counselor and get the conversion pattern from them. Okay. And then here, name and address of the institution. And then class 11th or 12th, whichever data, you can enter it here. Okay. So here you'll have to enter the board, the exam name, the year of passing, the month of passing, country of institution, state of institution. And then you upload your document. If you are going to attempt 12th, my dear, please upload your 11 documents here. The obtained marks out of the total marks, the aggregate percentage will be taken all by itself, and then the name and address of the institution. The moment you put the state of the institution, now all the institutions will automatically come into this box and you can choose from there. Okay, so let me fill this form and we'll go ahead to the next one. Remember, when you're going to upload your documents, okay, the maximum allowed file size is 1024 KB. The allowed file type is PNG, JPEG, JPG, or PDF. Okay. Remember that this is a requirement for you to use to get your 12th as well as your 11th as well as your diploma or your 10th mark sheets. So once this is done, what will happen? You will be able to see your form. Okay, so whatever you have entered, you will actually be able to sit down and preview that particular form. So here it is. You can also perform the edit option if at all any data is wrong. So go through all of this, and once everything is correct, okay, please do confirm. Okay, so you will get this pop-up button which says confirm. So please click on this. Okay, and after this, what will happen is you will be taken to this. They'll ask you, do you wish to attend selection process outside India? If yes, okay, you can go and choose your dates and all of that. If no, okay, the same process here. Go select a date. Okay, whether you want to do it on online platform or not, yes, you can take it from the luxury of your home itself. The date is mandatory as 7th May. You can't change it. Okay, but you can choose your venue for the skill assessment or for the micro presentation and for the personal interview. So let's go ahead. I'll be choosing here. Okay. And once this is done, there are only 2 dates on which you can choose a date for this PI process and all of that. So either 13th or 14th, okay, look into your school dates. Okay, nothing should clash with your pre-boards, nothing should clash with your even practicals and all of that. So choose any one. Okay, and accordingly, you can choose on the check that you accept this, and then you go to the payment. So yes, now we are done with almost everything. So the fee details is here. Okay, so you have to keep an amount of 1,800 ready in your accounts. Okay, and then you accept your online payment, and then now you can go on click as to pay now. So if you're using an international credit card, you go to this particular button, or else you click on this particular system. And remember that you will have to make note of the transaction ID in case of any future reference to the college. So please keep that in mind and then click on pay now. So once this is done, you can either pay through credit or debit cards, through net banking or UPI or UPI QR. Okay, so these are the processes. So you can complete your payment and then make sure that your application is complete. Remember, for separate applications, separate fees will be charged. Okay, so yes, all the best. Wishing you the very best season ahead. Okay, and may you crack all the exam that you have started or dreamt of. Okay, thank you so much. In case of any doubts, please remember we are always available on the comment section below. Okay, any doubts, please comment your doubts and we will be there to reply to it promptly. Thank you so much. Okay, and have a very, very good prepping and have a awesome placement ahead. Okay, in any of the best institutes that you can ever have.